Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on December 26, 2022. Adam Bolton, the glimmers of hope and reasons to be cheerful as 2022 ends. Trump marks Christmas Day with furious rant claiming the US is dying from within. Sean Rooney, arrest made after Irish soldier killed in Lebanon. BBC, suspect arrested over shooting death of Irish peacekeeper Sean Rooney in Lebanon. The Telegraph, Hezbollah said to hand over suspect in killing of Irish UNIFIL soldier. The Times of Israel, Lebanon signals very promising progress in private Sean Rooney murder investigation. The Irish Times, will Hezbollah cooperate in Lebanon investigation? US winter storm, life on the road as deep freeze conditions hit New York State. Iran protests, no going back as unrest hits 100 days. 6 dead in Spain after bus plunges off bridge into river. The Guardian, 6 dead after bus falls from bridge in Spain. Sky News, Spain bus crash, 5 dead as rescue crews search for survivors. Euronews, bus in Spain plunges off bridge into river, killing 6 people. Guardian News, 6 passengers killed when bus plunges into river in Spain. How Ukrainians are doing Christmas differently this year. Sky News, Christmas shows why the Ukrainians can accept nothing less than total victory over Putin. The Telegraph, Ukrainian refugees celebrate their first Christmas in UK. BBC, early Christmas in Ukraine signals split with Russian Orthodox Church. The Washington Post, Ukrainians break tradition to sever Russia ties, celebrate Christmas on December 25th instead of January 7th. Here's why. Dozens of Chinese warplanes cross Taiwan median line. The Guardian, China stages strike drills around Taiwan, citing provocation. Al Jazeera English, China launches its largest incursion into Taiwan's air defense zone. Sky News, China conducts strike drills around Taiwan in response to US provocation. Evening Standard, China sends record number of fighter jets toward Taiwan. Al-Shabaab, 14 Iranian fishermen freed years after abduction. Iran arrests 7 people with links to the UK after anti-government protests. 2022 in review, 3 prime ministers, the death of a monarch and a war in Europe. Sky News, we 3 PMs following the Starmer, a crazy year in politics. The Times, what I got wrong in 2022, the sequel. Financial Times, 2022 in political quotes, from cake ambushes to tractors. Sky News, a year of one political crisis after another. Russia-Ukraine News, live, missiles strike Kharkiv on Christmas as Putin says he is open to talks. The Independent, air raid alerts sound across Ukraine, including in capital Kyiv. Anadolu Agency, English, Kyiv residents sing Christmas carols in a metro station amid air raid alarm. Reuters, Russian missiles rain down on Ukraine as Putin says he is open to talks. NDTV, Ukrainians sing Christmas carols in metro while air raid sirens sound in Kyiv. Paris shooting suspect tells investigators of hatred of foreigners. Sky News, protests in Paris after 3 killed in shooting, BBC News. BBC News, suspect in Paris shooting, had pathological hatred of foreigners. The Guardian, Paris gunman who killed 3 people admits H is racist. The Local France, how has hate speech in France led to violence? Very weak, Rohingya refugees land on Indonesia beach after weeks at sea. The Guardian, dozens of Rohingya land in Indonesia after a month adrift at sea. Al Jazeera English, 58 Rohingya Muslims land on beach in Indonesia's Aceh. The Independent, at least 180 Rohingya feared dead, UN Refugee Agency. Reuters India, Rohingya refugee boat lands in Indonesia after a month at sea. Aid groups suspend Afghanistan operations after ban on women working for NGOs. The Guardian, Afghan women speak out on university ban. Beheading would have been better. India Today, foreign aid groups halt work after Taliban ban on female staff. BBC, Afghan women need international support. Hindustan Times, for Afghan women, world is uniting again, this time to leave them to their fate. Winter storm Elliott, 34 dead and 125,000 homes still without power as brutal cold grips U.S. Live. The Independent, winter storm dampens Christmas cheers in USA, U.S. winter storm 2022, U.S. News, English News Live. CNN News 18, U.S. winter storm, Americans and Canadians face mass outages on Christmas Day. BBC, icy conditions continue to impact Saturday flights out of PDX. KGW News, U.S. freezes in its coldest Christmas in memory as 1.6 meters without power, thousands stranded and 17 dead. U.S. storm, dozens dead as big freeze grips North America. BBC, U.S. bomb cyclone, at least 50 dead as North America gripped by devastating winter storm. Sky News, freezing monster storm across U.S. claims at least 34 lives. Well, Hatfield Times, U.S.-Canada winter storm, at least 26 dead and millions without power. Vladimir Putin needs to return to reality as Russia shells dozens of towns on day he said he was ready for Ukraine talks. Sky News, Putin says Russia, ready to negotiate, over Ukraine as Zelensky gives defiant Christmas message. As it happened. The Guardian, Vladimir Putin claims H is ready to negotiate peace over war in Ukraine. Euronews, Vladimir Putin says Russia is ready to negotiate over Ukraine. The Telegraph, Putin, ready for talks as Russian missiles rain down on Ukraine. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.